So it's called an automaton, apparently.
Oh my god! So there are rock traps in this place, which means at any given point, while I am walking around, like, a rock might just fall on my head.
Like, is there any way to know when a rock is going to fall on your head?
A sound cue.
I don't like that game design.
I mean, like, we might have just stumbled into one of the harder dungeons of the game. If I'm being frank, as opposed to being John. So,
as opposed to being Porkchips.
Yes, exactly. If I'm being Frank Chips. My long lost and evil twin. Actually, I was gonna say, like, I think that's actually not. Pretty sure we've talked about evil twins before. Oh, it just dropped.
Oh yeah,
while I got this guy.
I wish I remembered like what they were called. Like I could work out what they were called. Actually, mine would be different now. Like I could work out what they were called, but I don't want to. I don't want to go through that right now, like live.
Yeah, I can understand that. Okay, he's coming at us. This boy.
Like it would be a lot easier if I could do my math on paper.
Twin
like,
math.
But I don't even have a calculator with me right now, so I just have to, like, I'm not very good at doing math in my head.
Right.
This is, like, I'm using math as a metaphor, but that is true.
I mean, yeah, I get that. Like, I'm terrible at math in my head. Like, that's half of the reason that, like, whenever there needs to be math done on the channel, like, I turn to one of our guest stars. I'm like, hey, do this! Because it's like, they'll probably get it, you know? Ooh, jeez.
Is that just a baby?
Yeah, these are baby wollywogs.
A bad pole?
Yes. It's dropping them on us as if they were traps, but they're not. Like, they're dropping them in the same way that they would drop a rock trap on us, but it's just kind of like a surprise.
Or are they?
Ooh.
Like, you drop it drops a baby on you, so that you think, like, oh, that's not a rock, it's a baby. But then you take it back, and, like, while your Pikmin are carrying it, it explodes.
You know, you say that, but honestly, I can see that happening in this game. Just kind of like a big sudden screw you of events. That describes this game pretty well a lot of the time, I'd say. Okay, so that we took care of this electricity.
Yeah, I could see it.
All right, this is an underground wall.
And now that you've captured that eraser and assimilated it into your suits, so you're immune to electricity, can Olimar and Louie just walk right up to those things and just punch them, without the help of yellow Pikmin?
I'm not sure actually. I don't know if we can punch them. Nah.
Oh.
But we can. We're not we're immune to it. Whoop. That's a rock. And some more log pull traps.
I like immune to electricity as a character trait.
Yeah, it's good.
Well, especially as a character trait that you didn't originally have, but you gained.
How do you feel about this?
Completely neutral.
Alright, fair enough. I'm a fan of the immune to electricity. I'm a fan of it because electricity, we got it in that really electric dungeon, so it makes sense, you know? We went through the electricity, we came out strong against it. Take that, Pikachu. Some people, they're born with it. Some people, they acquire it.
What if Pikachu had a split evolution? It's you could evolve it into Raichu, or you could evolve it into Raichu 2, which is a ground type.
That'd be cool. I would do that. But also,
electric ground.
Doesn't it already kind of have a split evolution with Pancake Boy?
If you count that.
Would you not count that?
Kinda not, because you, first of all, it's the same species, technically. It's not a different Pokedex number. But also, because you can't really choose which one you want, it's it will just be one depending on where you are. If you're in Alola, it will be Alolan Raichu. You can't make it not be.
Yeah, that's true. Like an Alolan Raichu and Alolan Raichu, you can't make it not.
I wish I could.
Really?
Yeah, because when I was trying to complete, I still am technically not done with my living decks. There's just a few ones that I'm missing, including Volcanion, which is a tough one to get. But because because I was doing it like including getting all Pokemon that have like gender differences and stuff.
Right.
And one of the ones that I didn't have for a really long time was like female Raichu, but non-Alolan Raichu.
Oh.
Because like
that would
you
be an
can't,
issue.
it's hard to get. Because I would have had to get it in an older game, and like I would have had to replay an older game up to a point where I could get a Raichu.
I mean, you're getting Raichu that difficult.
I don't know. Is the thing.
Okay,
I have to look it up. I mean, I did get it eventually.
I think it's just a Thunderstone thing, right? Because if he wasn't a Thunderstone, he would have evolved in the anime like ages ago.
Yeah, it's definitely Thunderstone.
Like underground Wollywogs are definitely spooky because they're not yellow; they're like white and they have red eyes. Like they're basically albino.
Yeah, Albinollywogs.
Albinogs.
I'll buy a Nog.
I will too. But let us toast our Nogs.
Like, 'tis the season.
Yes. Name: Merciless Extractor. This is an orange squeezer.
Do you remember when we like when I said 'tis the season just now, I was actually lying. But do you remember when we recorded, I think, the first session of the Splatoon series on Christmas Eve?
Yeah.
We did that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we really mentioned it in those videos, but that is true.
Well, I mean, it's not. I don't think it came out like anywhere near Christmas.
No, it definitely did.
I mean, depending on how our backlog is, this might come out near Christmas.
I don't know.
Like, Merry Christmas, everyone. Welcome to the shower room.
You never know. Like,
would you?
Merry Christmas, here's a shower.
Yeah, so, like...
You have to install it yourself. I bought it from IKEA.
Your friend celebrates Christmas,
Mhm.
right? But they don't put their Christmas tree where you think.
They put it in the shower?
Yes! Like, they put it in their shower, and it's not like they have a big shower, so whenever they have to take a shower, like, they're right up against that tree. Ooh. We've got orange boys.
Like, what makes them special?
They're light sleepers. So, like, other bulby boys, you can sneak up on them. But these guys, they can hear you. They can hear you very easily.
Do you think, do you think Pikmin 2 takes place, like, before Super Smash Bros. Brawl or after Super Smash Bros. Brawl?
I would hazard after, actually, because of what Olimar's ship looks like in the game.
Okay, so then, like, how come Olimar just, like, doesn't call up his friend Donkey Kong and have Donkey Kong come in and smash a barrel over all the Bulborb's head, killing them instantly?
Different world, I'd say. Oh yeah, okay, so he's stunned by purple Pikmin.
Like, what if you could make the Pikmin form the shape of Donkey Kong?
Like, 3D or 2D?
3D.
I guess that would be useful. Especially if we ran into any, like, plumber-based enemies.
Pikmin,
Or carpenter, I guess.
form of
Oh, gosh.
Donkey Kong.
Okay, so yeah, there's a shadow that'll tell me when the rock is falling.
Okay, that's good. Wait, so there's a shadow that'll tell you when the rock is gone. And there's also a sound that will alert you when the rock is coming.
Yes.
So, like...
Oh, man, that guy just got destroyed.
So Shadow and Sonic are working together to warn you?
Yeah. Shadow and Sonic would
Like,
be friends with Olimar.
You get a Shadow warning and a Sonic warning about the rock.
Hmm.
Like, is Dwayne Johnson the enemy of hedgehogs?
I mean, if he is, he's in for some real shit.
Yeah. Like, also, speaking of Shadow being friends with Olimar and Sonic, like, a lot of people are thinking that Shadow might, like, be in the game as an echo of Sonic.
I mean, I guess he hasn't been revealed as a assist trophy yet, but I really doubt that one, honestly.
Like,
there are other Sega characters.
I have no idea what to doubt or not doubt at this point. Like, if I was going to, say, like, if I heard that there was going to be a second Sonic character on the Smash roster, like, my first thought would be that it, like...
Durable Energy Cell.
Like, my first thought would be that it should probably be, like, Tails or Eggman, but, like, Shadow probably works the best as an Echo Fighter, and Echo Fighters are easier to make than unique fighters, so... It's... who knows?
Ooh, look at that death. That was pretty. Look at that death. Look at that creature die before your eyes.
Smart.
Tulip. Smart?
Yeah. Smart death.
Oh, okay.
Is that a soap?
Oh man, his
yeah.
his dead body's kind of spooky.
Like, gotta take home that blizz.
We got any white Pikmin?
I also like these doorways that have like sharp roofs,
Yeah, they're like pipes, kind of.
but they have peaks.
Yeah.
Like that looks like a man-made sculpture of some kind. Well,
Yeah.
like it looks like a sculpture someone made out of pieces they just found, I guess, because it's not totally, one sort of, piece, but
Oh, I bet it's like a connector piece. Like, you know how like pipes have those connector pieces in between them?
I mean, not really.
Like the...
Are they shaped like that?
I mean, it depends. But like, I would believe it if it's like, the piece itself got, like the pipe has been rusted away, but like the connector piece, which is the stronger piece, like that one's still there. It's a good aesthetic, this shower room. And it would make sense if it has pipes in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Mild soap. Name, Sud Generator.
Wait, did that say mild soap?
Yeah,
Looked like it didn't look like mild to me.
as opposed to spicy soap.
Like I thought it said Miki soap, like that's the brand name.
Oh. I saw mild. Would you use spicy soap?
Spicy pollen.
Like, I really don't want anything spicy near anything that it would get near when I am soaping.
Like, But what if it was Christmas?
Oh, you mean like spicy eggnog soap?
Like, I mean, you're, like... I mean, like you're in a shower where there's also a Christmas tree in the shower.
Yes.
So you're getting pine needles all over you, and the only way that you can soothe the pain is with the, with the spice of soap.
Okay, yeah. In that regard, yes, I do want some spicy soap. But I mean, honestly, I would rather just not be taking the shower at that point.
Like, whose idea was this?
to do what?
Like, to put all your Christmas stuff in the bathroom.
Oh,
Like, is it because there's
all the Christmas stuff?
Is it
yeah, I
because
see
there's
that.
no space in the rest of the house?
I mean, you gotta get in the spirit somehow. Oh my, I'm inside of this thing.
Well, get out.
I'm trying.
Like, shake the Wiimote.
Is that how that works?
No, I don't know. It could be in some game or other. I've definitely played games where, like, you've been captured, time to press all the buttons as fast as you can to
Yeah,
get out
definitely.
of it. Like, shaking the Wii remote is like the Wii version of that.
Yeah, like the Wii definitely the Wii version, I'd say. Alright, this time I'm not gonna get sucked up by this evil jellyfish thing.
One thing that is kind of weird about the Switch is that only one of the Joy-Cons has the, like, sensor thing in it.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So, like, you can't use them both as like,
Oh my gosh!
as you would use a Wiimote. I feel like you should be able to, but also, I don't know if it is anything to do with spatial issues on the actual inside of the remote. Like, it was hard to fit in there or something.
They did pack a lot in that console. Name, Mirrored Stage.
Is that a... Okay, it's not a waffle
Yeah.
maker.
Oh no, it's a little hand mirror.
Oh.
Yeah. For Olimar to get up in it and sing in his deep, relaxing tones.
Yeah.
Would you
But-
listen to Olimar singing?
Like, I'd be curious. Like, I might not buy his album, but I'd check out a single.
Good.
Like, I'd look it up on YouTube, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I get most of my music, honestly. I mean, it's not good for the content creators, but I just...
Like,
Buying music is not a thing I'm into.
like, I would probably buy music that I like, to support the creators if I had any money at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if I had money to throw around.
That's true. Like,
It's just that it's on a very low priority of things to spend money on.
yeah, I made it sound like I don't care, but I'm in a very similar boat. I don't got money.
Like, I do want to
But
support artists.
viewers,
I
you
just-
can change that by clicking our ad.
Yeah, I'll put both of them up.
Well, we should get an Olimar version.
Like,
Or alternatively, a Pikmin version.
should we ask Trixupasa to make an Olimar version, or should I just, like, make a bad edit of one of them?
Follow your heart.
Okay. I will.
Oop, that's a dude.
Is that my heart?
I hope not. Your heart shouldn't be popping out the ground, I think. Your heart shouldn't be popping out, period. You're not made of life fibers like that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Like, I was gonna say, like, you know, how else can you explain this? Like, if you're not my child, how else can you explain this?
Get a load of this, says Raggio.
Oh, like says Eggman to Sonic?
His child. Yes. Come on, my guy. You know you wanna. Yeah, that's right.
Like,
you've exposed your soft.
Have you heard about the like soft lore that Sonic is an alien, but he doesn't know it?
Yes. No. You know, you saying it, I immediately would be willing to accept it. Is the thing.
Yeah, apparently.
And then I spent a few minutes poorly explaining a Tumblr theory text post I read once. It was boring and not important, so don't worry about it.
I mean, I don't have, like, I've never played a Sonic game in my life, so don't really trust me on all this, but
Okay.
it was interesting to hear about.
I feel like Sonic is one of those things that is very interesting to hear about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, hearing someone really who knows, like, Sonic talk about Sonic, that's like a trip. You really go to a different dimension for a while. Oh, God. Oh, he's dead. There's some treasure over here. Do you think there's a real ultimate life form?
Like,
Do you think it's, like, hubris of us to believe that it is the human?
I think, like,
If there is one.
I think we have to believe in, like, spiral power, and,
Okay.
like, the philosophy of spiral power, which is,
Like
like,
evolution?
yeah, I mean, mild to grown log on spoilers, I guess, but, like, yeah, just that, like, evolution will take us in the right direction to being as best as we can be.
Okay. What happens when we become the best? Like no one ever was.
Like, I don't know, like, you won't know when you've become the best. Like, we're always gonna keep trying to become better.
That's a really nice sentiment, actually. I like that.
Mhm.
You never know. Like, you don't know when you're the best, so always just become better. That's good. That's like
Yeah.
the words to live by, brought to you by Tulip and Porkchips in the shower room. You know what would be the worst audio experience to give our viewers?
What?
If we put a filter over our voices the entire time that made it sound like we were in a bathroom.
Yeah. Before you finished that, Vorpal Platter, that's a good name. Before you
Vorpal
finished
Platter.
saying that, I thought you were gonna say if we put a filter over our voices, it made us sound like Inklings.
Ooh. Inklings in a shower room has to be a really gruesome experience. It's like standing under a flamethrower.
Well, like, I think a shower that an Inkling made is actually probably doesn't, uses either something that's not water or something that, small and enough amounts of water that it's not harmful.
Oh, I guess, could they take little bits of water, like little droplets?
They do, like, drink, liquids. And all liquids, like, are mostly water.
Do you think, like, hard water is like a drug to Inklings? Like, it really, really F's up their insides?
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
Yeah, probably.
I think we're under the shower now. We're in the rusty pipes.
The shower underground.
I'm not too sure what to do going forward here. Other than
I forgot what I was gonna say next. Like, I was gonna say something. What were we just talking about?
like good human feelings.
Yeah, there was something else I could add to that, I guess. About like,
I'm gonna venture forth here.
if you're like, I don't know, what's a good example?
This is creepy.
Like, what's something that somebody could claim to be the best at?
Swimming. Oh, wow! I got spooked out for no reason. We're on a Nirvana floor.
Oh, nice.
Like a nice little
Like
place.
in these rusty old sewers.
Yeah. Okay. Because there's Queen Candy Pop buds and butterflies.
Yes, so
This is a really
like,
good aesthetic. I like this a lot. There's also a treasure somewhere on this floor,
yeah,
actually.
good old rusty old pipes. So you said swimming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like if somebody, like, there is somebody who could be, like, the best swimmer on Earth, and, like, that could be true, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it is peak swimming potential. Like, even the best swimmer can get better at swimming if they, keep trying.
True. When you're the best at something, like, would you keep trying to be the best, or would you kind of fall off a little bit and let other people try to reach you? Because, like, whenever you're the best at something, you're going to be the person that people try to get to. You're the height that wants to be reached. So would you stop and inspire others to get to where you are, or keep going?
Like, I think
become as insurmountable as possible.
Like, I think to keep going is, like, it's even more inspiring, because, it's, like, everyone's just, like, human, shows that if you try hard, you can
that guy just
do
became
this.
2 guys.
Like, 2 guys?
Yeah.
Oh,
I lost a
nice.
yellow before, so I just got one back
His
from the
evil
Queen Candy Pop.
twin.
Well, yeah, not evil. He's helping me out.
Like a Pikmin and a Nickit. So yeah, what was I saying? Being the best at something. Like, about, like, even when you're already the best, like, training to become an even better best, it should be, like, motivational to everyone else. Because, like, it shows that, they could do this too if they really wanted to. They probably couldn't do it faster than you, because you're already there.
Right.
But the thing is, like, you're a person who's going to die eventually. So,
wait,
like,
I don't think this is dangerous water.
like,
Cool.
you can, like, you can leave a legacy of being, like, the best, or you could leave a legacy of being, like, an even better version of the best.
Okay, I really like this place.
And then after you've died, then that's where it's at. And and then it might take a while, but people might eventually reach and then surpass that.
So we found the
over
one
time.
treasure down here, in this relaxing area.
Hold on. What time is it? Yeah, it's 4:20 o'clock.
Absolutely. Yeah. But I guess so. You would continue to be the best no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. Good, I feel. This is a really nice floor. Like, I'm enchanted by this floor. Like, the way that it's all put together, because that pipe that we saw earlier comes out over there.
Oh yeah, cool.
So, like, we're gonna see our friend go through that pipe.
Well, also the thing is, if you stopped trying to better yourself and then someone surpassed you because you stopped, then, I mean, that's one thing. Like, and I guess you could feel good, about yourself, about doing that.
Arboreal
like,
flippery.
like,
or frippery.
Like, I reached a high
Arboreal.
height, and then I allowed someone else to reach a high height too. But if you don't stop trying to better yourself, and someone else still becomes better than you, that means that person is, like really,
way
really
better.
good.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
Like, it brings out the best in everyone.
That's true. I can see that. Because, like, my thought behind asking that question was, like, if you're the best and someone is trying to beat you, like, you can't be the best forever. So is it better to stop and let others become, like, let someone else become the best just so you can continue, like, so you can further involve that, Because if you're the best and you're the best until you die, then, like, does that kind of stop, does that discourage others from, becoming the best because you just kind of ended it?
Like, it shouldn't. Like, I mean, as I've been saying, there is no true end.
Okay.
Like, you can't know what the best is, because, like, you're always going to try to, like, be better than, what you used to know as the best.
Okay, that's fair.
Or, like, people thinking that that the peak that they know is the true peak, like, is wrong, and they're probably not going to better themselves
Okay.
as much as they could.
I see what you mean. Also, we've been talking about, like, being the best at something, but we really haven't been specifying anything.
I mean, it's widely applicable.
Okay,
It can be applied to any subject.
fair enough.